is hot. What I'm gonna do is try this one size primer out, secure the sweat. I do know that nothing is ever gonna stop me from sweating. So I'm hoping that my makeup doesn't break up like on the sides, because that has been my problem. Love the tube, the packaging, anything that looks medicine-y. I don't know, I just think it's cool. You really only need a little. I'm gonna rub it into my hands, and I'm gonna just apply it everywhere where I will sweat. Okay, so it's normally here, forehead area. I'm gonna just tap it in. They recommend that we wait like a few minutes. I'm gonna go on with this skimmy, goddamn, the Nessamyrix Yummy Skin Serum in the shade 7. When I tell you guys it's bomb, believe me, please. I just gone with recently, like after I did that full face of this, I have not gone back. This is the only thing I use to blend out my face. You guys see how this just blends like skin? Yeah, it's bomb. I'm just going with a little more for good measures, because like the more the merrier. Literally, this foundation stuff is the bomb. Like when I tell you guys I love, it's buildable, it's not cakey at all. Like, you need it. Please give me some new concealers. So if you guys have any recommendations on concealers that you guys want me to try, just let me know. Right now we're going into the Kosas, and I do put on a lot of concealer. The way I do my makeup, I don't have to ever touch it up at the end of the day. It just is like bomb all day. I am still blending with this blender. When I did that the other day, my makeup, flawless. Like, you guys can see a little bit of the coverage. I never really try to cover my face tattoos, but sometimes they do get covered. So it's, you know, it's got a bunch. The coverage, even though it's like not that full of a coverage foundation or concealer, like it's got some coverage. Contour, I'm gonna just go with my LYS bronzing stick. This time I'm gonna rub it against my hand just so I don't have such a full coverage. Up to you how you want to wear your makeup. Some days I'm going for full coverage, but you see, dabbing it into my brush from my hand still gives you such good coverage. We're gonna just go onto the sides. This color is bomb. It's the shade Courage. Our blush for the day, we're gonna go on with the Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Barely Blushing, which is a veil. I love it. So many people have been talking like so much mess about it, but I get it. You know, there's products that work for me that don't work for you, and vice versa. Because when I see some girls recommending products that I hate, I'm just like, oh, it's clear that we all are just different people, and we all have like all of our skin is different, even though we are all from like God, you know what I mean? We all still are different, and we all still have different thing we like, you know? So you got to remember that. I think sometimes people forget that we all have different likes. Of course, we're going to take our one size powder. I have been using the hell out of this powder. Like, when I tell you guys, I genuinely like it. Like, it doesn't leave my skin feeling cakey. It doesn't leave my under eyes looking cakey. Because I have experienced some powders that have done that. So I just love the fact that it's so consistent. I'm just going to give it an extra blend. Tap it, tap it. I have learned this from those beauty girls. Tap it, and it does help. Okay. So now this is where I normally see sweat happening. Like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen right now. So I'm going to let you guys know if I like this. And then I can come back at the end of the day, because it's going to be a hot day. And I got a lot of filming to do. So I'm gonna be under these lights sweating. So far, like, I would normally see a little bit of separation here right now because it's normally hot. You're like, y'all can see that I'm sweating, but wow, this is good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna briefly finish the rest of my face. Then I'm gonna come back and let you guys see the final. And then I'll come back at the end of the day. Cause why not? All right, be right back. I'm a person who puts on my makeup, and when I put my makeup on, I notice some things. And in this area, prior to using this, on a hot day, I'd be sweating, my makeup will separate. Like when I first put it on, it'd be fucking separated already. But I am pleasantly surprised that I don't see any separation around this area. Because like when I put my powders on, like I like to bake, and then I like to use like a white powder and brighten up my under eyes. And that's normally where I see the separation from me being hot and my product moving all over the place. And so far, I don't see that, which to me is an amazing sign. So 10 out of 10 so far. I will come back at the end of the day because I have work to do. I'm gonna be under these lights, so I'm gonna be sweating. So far, like I am here for this so far. Like bomb. Like I can already see that the problem that I had in the past is not happening right now. So yeah, so I'll be back. I've been sweating real good. Like, I'm a little dewy. Makeup still hasn't separated. Like, that's amazing. So when I tell you guys, I'm going to be using this quite often, especially during this heat wave we got in California. Like, I'm like really by the lights, y'all can see. Texture is still there, of course. We got pores. We're damn human. But like the separation of the makeup, it's not doing that. That's the point. So it's end of day. I got all of my lights. And yeah, I didn't touch up my face. You guys can see that I'm still sweating, but my makeup is not separating. Like, it's not off my face. And I've sweat a good amount. And typically right here, I would have a lot of separation. So yeah, I will be incorporating this for sure. And say hi.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi.